This man is a white supremacist.
No, we're talking about we're talking about Milo. No, I'm talking about UC Berkeley. So if Milo was asked to speak at UC Berkeley, doesn't he have the right to go there and speak?
Right-wing people do not have the right to spew hatred and bigotry in this country.
So let's pull it back. Okay, so he was invited, but you're saying that because you see him as right-wing, because you see him as right-wing, because you see him as right-wing. Wait a minute. Oh my God. Can we have a civil conversation?
You want to call me uncivil? Because
no, I didn't call you anything.
Trump. These white people that think that they get to say that.
I thought you were
tolerant of what?
I'm not tolerant.
Do you know me?
Do you know the First Amendment?
No.
There's no First Amendment.
The First Amendment protects people from bigotry and hatred.
The First Amendment protects free speech.
Nobody has the right to speak. If you disagree,
your views are hatred.
You don't know my views. You don't know my views. You don't know my views. No, this is a free country. First Amendment rule, okay?
First Amendment is
free
banning Muslims.
I think we need the peace for all the world.
First Amendment, honey. First Amendment.
We need the peace.
Okay, we need peace. All right, let me. No, stop! It's my camera. All right, wait a minute. The First Amendment protects free speech. I'm not a honey. I'm a judge, sweetheart. So stop.
My First Amendment
I'm
protects
done.
me from bigotry.
Overruled.
And discrimination.
You know what? You don't know what free speech is. Oh my God. You know what? If this is what our college is doing, don't pay tuition anymore.
Ma'am, do you really feel like you need a penis to get paid?
I do think that women get paid less than men, so I think that men have an advantage when it comes to jobs and wages.
Well, you know, the statistics on that are really not that accurate. I mean, women are getting paid well, and there are women in high positions of government and every other sector of our society.
Well, they're definitely not getting paid as much as men. We need equal rights. There's much more, there's way more. I'm sure you can look at the statistics for this too. There's way more men in the government getting those positions than women. So, and those statistics I'm sure are like off the roof with way more men than women. So,
what do you think about countries like Saudi Arabia that totally oppress women and will stone them to death for, you know, having sex outside of marriage or for any little thing that they do? What do you think about that?
I think it's absolutely horrible. It's outrageous, and I think that all women deserve their human rights. That in every single country, within every single nation, we all deserve the same rights. We all deserve respect, and we all deserve to be treated exactly like men are treated. Maybe even we're not asking for special privileges. We're asking for the same privileges.
Did you guys support Hillary Clinton? Well, did you know that Hillary Clinton took millions of dollars from Saudi Arabia for her campaign?
She raised millions of dollars for her campaign, and compared to what Donald Trump raised, incomparable. He used the money that he raised to pay for a portrait in his home, which I think what Hillary Clinton did is amazing, and it's a shame.
You can say whatever you want to say. We're supporting free speech.
Okay, look. If a guy is going around talking about genocide and harming a whole group of people, yeah, that's pretty.
Milo has committed genocide.
No, but he talks about it.
He talks about committing genocide.
And he stands by people that do.
He stands by Hitler. Who has he stood by that has committed genocide? Name one person.
I don't okay. Look, I don't have my phone on me, obviously, so I'm not going to memorize the name
of the person. You can Google it. I can give you time to Google it and see who is it that Milo supports that commits genocide.
Just search it up. Well, I can tell you what I seen. Not what the media told me, not what freaking anyone in the news told me. I seen it, what he posts. He says really awful shit. Yeah. A couple of people that met him, he says really awful shit.
He says that we shouldn't censor opinions.
Even if those opinions harm people.
How can something that you say harm somebody?
It does.
How? It hurts a person's feelings?
Not only the feeling, but look, ideas have power. They become reality.
Okay, I've never seen Milo punch anybody, so...
No? But he just says stuff that is wrong.
People have protested his events though before, and they have gotten very violent. So
yeah, I know, because like, who the hell wants to see this crowd guy?
Anyway, like any set of ideas, Islam is like a religion. Any set of ideas, it deserves to be scrutinized. Well, I have scrutinized it, and I have found it wanting. I have found it lacking. Everywhere there is Islam, you will find women oppressed. Everywhere there is Islam, you will find... You're wearing a hijab in the United States of America. What is wrong with you? You see, they want to shout you down by saying, oh, what about me? I'm not so oppressed. Well, let's move on from women. If you don't care about female genital mutilation, don't care about forced marriages, don't care about acid thrown in the faces of your Islamic sisters, if you don't care about any of those things, fine. Let's talk about gays instead. In 12 Islamic countries, I could be killed for my sexuality. Is that okay? 100 million people live in countries where it is illegal to be homosexual. All of those countries are Islamic. This is not an ISIS thing. You know, you will see gays being thrown off the roof in ISIS-controlled territories. But this has nothing to do with terrorism. This is mainstream Muslim culture. Your religion does it everywhere your religion exists. It is a threat, an existential threat to gay people. Everywhere in the world there is Islam, you will find women oppressed, homosexuals murdered, you will find gang rape. Now, there's a unique phenomenon that doesn't really exist outside of Islamic cultures, of familial gang rape, where fathers, brothers, and cousins go out raping people together. It happened in Rotherham in the UK. And the liberal establishment in the UK didn't investigate this because, according to a government report, not a far right-wing blog, according to a government report, 1,400 young girls were raped in racially or religiously, as you choose to define it, motivated crimes, because both the police and the authorities were too scared of being called racist to intervene. And this pattern repeats itself everywhere there is mass Muslim immigration. My suggestion to you, America, is that you don't need it here. Learn your lesson from 9/11. Learn your lesson from Orlando. These socially regressive, see, they walk out when they don't like the facts. These socially regressive attitudes, of Muslims in the West are horrifying. Absolutely horrifying. The surveys show that 52% of British Muslims think that my sex life should be made illegal. 39% of them. Why are you leaving? Why are you leaving? Don't you want to talk about numbers? Are you embarrassed? Are you embarrassed? Are you embarrassed of the hateful culture that surrounds your religion, that oppresses women and murders homosexuals and commits unspeakable acts of terrorism? Are you ashamed of it? Would you like to talk to us about why there's no global Muslim peace movement? Because I hear lots of very upset people at my talks complaining about statistics they can't refute. I don't hear a lot of Muslims standing up against terrorism. Or whether it is some of the Islamic hate crime hoaxes we've been seeing more recently. And these happen with alarming frequency. In fact, I've struggled to find, my research team has struggled to find a supposed hate crime against Muslims on an American college campus that did not turn out to be fake. I'll tell you about some of them. One student at the University of Louisiana admitted her attack was completely fabricated. She made the whole thing up because Trump supporters attacking a Muslim woman is simply believable to liberals fed a steady diet of hate by fake news. This is a rare instance of the lying media actually admitting that one of its cherished hate crimes was a hoax. Normally they just move on quickly and never mention it again. Yasmin Sawi, just 18 years old in New York City, made up a similar story. She said 3 men called her a terrorist and attacked her, telling her to get out of the country. Again, it was fake. But you won't read the corrections, you only read the outrage. And here's a brand new one that can't be blamed on Trump supporters because it took place in Austria. A 14-year-old girl claimed she was attacked and the evil white men tried to rip off her hijab on a train. The police revealed it to be a complete fabrication as well. And a little closer to home. Oh, we're still having trouble at the back. 3 down. 3 down. I think if you take the second left, the airport is just Actually, no, we don't want them there, do we? It's a bit of a problem, actually. I hadn't really thought.